Hi there, I'm Dominic, founder of SmartCatholics, and I want to share with you a sneak peek right here for a project that we're really excited to launch very, very soon here. And it's going to be launched within the SmartCatholics community, which will be should be free to join. Here's the idea. It's kind of like a podcast, but it's done a little bit differently. The focus for Evangelion Season 1 is helping us evangelize according to our personality types. That's why the tagline is Evangelization for Extroverts and Introverts Made Easy. I remember that I have, last 10 years or so, as I've started taking my faith more seriously, I have struggled to evangelize. And the key reason is because I'm a little more of an extrovert. So when I look at people who are manifest extroverts, and then I try to copy them, I can't do it. And in the same way, an extrovert is not going to have the same skills and talents and charisms that an introvert has. So we need to recognize and embrace that we all have different callings and different approaches for how to share our joy in the gospel and our excitement for being Catholic. So here's kind of how we're going to go forward with this. Every episode of Season 1, going to be about 12, maybe 14 episodes. Every episode interviews a different speaker. We'll have 6 extroverts and 6 introverts. Okay, and we'll ask them to share according to the theme Radiant Witness. How are you, according to your personality type, sharing your radiant witness? And we have this really wonderful quote from Pope Francis in his Evangelion Gaudium, the Joy of the Gospel, where he says, I especially ask Christians and communities throughout the world to offer a radiant and attractive witness of fraternal communion. Let everyone admire how you care for one another and how you encourage and accompany one another. By this, quoting Gospel of John, everyone will know that you are my disciples and that you have love for one another. So in that spirit, that's the focus of this podcast. And what we'd like to do is invite you to come and join us every week as we kick this off. Come in, you just listen. If you like, you can ask the speaker questions. They'll be hosted live, probably Wednesdays, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. These will go live. And here's where it gets kind of exciting. We'll not only have a different speaker every week, but my goal is to have a different podcaster hosting that conversation. So it's not just me, it's a different podcaster who is somebody else who is used to talking about, evangelization and sharing. So you get to meet a different podcaster every week. And then on top of that, what I'd love to do is invite a different sponsor or a vendor or somebody in the Catholic space to come in and help encourage us and provide either a tool or something to help us with our faith journey. And then every week we'll have a different speaker, sponsor, and then podcaster. And then to make it all the more fun, we'll run a giveaway every single week to get some free something from the vendor or the sponsor, or maybe the podcaster. Maybe even the speaker will have a free, like a PDF or something like that. Every week we'll run a giveaway and then announce the winner live at the end of the podcast. So if you're interested, if this sounds interesting to you, and I hope it does because it's fascinating to me, drop a comment, join the pre-launch mailing list. Let me know what questions you have. That's the really important thing. What questions come to your mind as you start hearing this idea? Maybe what questions have been in your heart about how to share your faith according to your personality type. So check out this blog post. Have a read of some of the other notes that are in here. And there's this, I'll end with this last quote from Pope Francis that just really thrilled me. He says, we sense the challenge of finding and sharing a mystique of living together, of mingling and encounter, of embracing and supporting one another, of stepping into this flood tide, which, while chaotic, can be a genuine experience of fraternity, a caravan of solidarity, a sacred pilgrimage. I love that, sacred pilgrimage. Greater possibilities for communication thus turn into greater possibilities for encounter and solidarity for everyone. If we were able to take this route, it would be so good, so soothing, so liberating, and so hope-filled. To go out of ourselves and join others is healthy for us. Again, Evangelii Gaudium. This is why we're starting the Smart Catholics community, and why the first thing that we're opening with is this season 1 of Evangelion to find creative and exciting and interesting ways for us to share ideas and insights around how to evangelize. So if you're interested in joining us, I hope you are, drop a comment with your question, join the mailing list, and as soon as we open the community and we start sharing a schedule for what the speakers will be, hopefully in the next couple of weeks here, you'll be the first to know and able to join us. So may God richly bless you and yours, and remember, the world needs what you have to give.